G'day folks, Wayne from Bay Fishing again. Welcome back to the channel. Well, today we're out here fishing for snapper and squid. Jordan's got a jig on. I've got a 3.5 inch grub. Mine's called hologram, I think. It's basically a clear grub with a speckle through it. Using a 3/8 ounce jig head in a 2.0. And Jordan's using the Eggalicious, I think. I'm not sure what colour he's got on, but that's a number 3. We're looking for tigers and arrows, but we're out in the 5 metre mark, drifting the 5 metres, so out here you mostly get the arrows. There are a few tigers about, but a lot more arrows than tigers out here. But hopefully we'll find ourselves a snapper too as well. That'll make a meal fit for a king.
Yep.
So I've started with that today. It's a Z-Man swimmer, or swimmers I think they're called. They've got a big kick-ass battle tail.
Yep.
Squid? Oh, perfect bait size. That's an arrow.
What's that?
An arrow squid. It's not a tiger.
Yeah.
So it's a different type of squid. See, they're really narrow.
Yeah.
That's a normal size for an arrow. They're very good eating, very tender. They're actually better than tigers' arrows. Good work. That's a cuttlefish. That's a cuttlefish, that's not a squid.
Oh, look at that.
Well, it's sort of a squid. Let him go.
Hey?
Let that one go. He's too pretty. There's another one there.
Hey?
There's a squid there. Is that a squid? Just see?
Yeah, it is.
There you go. It's just there. Back of the boat there. Swimming toward the weed.
They always sit on the
Throw it the other side of that weed. Just a little bit. Nowhere near it. Yeah, that'll be close. Good squid.
Yep.
I think it's cuttlefish. It looked like a big fat one. How about the way I grabbed the net?
Oh, it's a cuttlefish.
Looks like the same one.
That one's a bit bigger.
Yeah, it is a bit bigger. He's not letting luck go of this jig. He's about to blast ink, I reckon. That's our cuttlefish. So they have much shorter tentacles, much broader belly. Very, very pretty. But I don't like keeping cuttlefish, they're just too pretty. So we'll let him go. Come on, bud.
Why don't you exchange it with your finger?
Yeah. I'll exchange it with your finger. There you go. So he's just had a big ink. That's him without the jig. That's the jig that's doing the damage. These things are swimming past the boat. That's the second one Jordan's caught this morning. We're chasing arrows for a feed. He keeps catching these lovely fish. Let him go. Gone, like last week's pay. Part of the tentacle. Oh, look at that. Right there. Just followed my jig in. I felt the touch down the bottom.
Oh, there's two of them. Yeah. Oh, that's a big tiger.
Oh, big tiger. Get the net. Is it a no, that's a big arrow. That's a big arrow.
There was two there.
Yeah, no. Get your jig straight back in.
Yep.
That's a really big arrow. So we had the soft plastic out, and two of them followed the soft plastic out. So Jordan's thrown the jig in just behind him, and this one snavelled the first one. He's got the jig in again just to see if he can pick the second one up. A lovely, lovely arrow. This one is probably go 200 grams. Yep. And there's the second one. I'll throw him in. Jordan's decky today. He's catching all the squid while I'm fishing for snapper, and I'm just netting for him. This is all out in the 5 metre mark. Caught on both tentacles, so it's a pretty safe hookup, that one. He's not going anywhere. Get that off. If you throw straight back, you may find there's a third or a fourth there as well. So this arrow is about half the size. You're down to about 80 grams, 100 grams on this one. Great bait size is, so excellent bit of bait. But actually we're looking for a feed today, so we'll probably clean these up. But we'll put him away and see if we can't catch another one. So you got both of them. That was pretty cool.
That was alright. Yep. Oh, this is a nice size one. Ooh.
I'm going to swap over to a squid jig. You're killing me.
Get on to it, deckhand.
Jordan's on again.
Yep.
He's killing me.
3 casts, 3 squid.
3 casts, 3 squid. That's just not fair. Let it. Into the net we go. So another arrow. These arrows are fun to catch. They're great to eat. They're a bit more tender than the tigers, I think, because they're just a bit smaller and a bit thinner. So they're really easy on the pellet. And that's what they do when you least expect it. That was clean water, thankfully.
Yep. This one's a bit different.
Oh, this might be a little squire. I'll get my line in. Where's the net?
Bream.
Big Bream?
Yeah, pretty nice size bream.
That's a stonker. That's a cracker Bream. Very nice bream.
See how big he is.
So we're putting a 3-inch bad shad on at the moment. 1/6 jiggered. These things look sensational in the water. I'm just casting out. Nice slow roll until it gets down to almost the bottom. Give it a couple of hops and back into a nice slow roll. It's on to something little. Oh, nice little bream. Keeping a feed today, so if it's legal, he's in the bin. That's a nice little bream. It's going to be 24, 25, so I won't keep him. A little bit small, but he's taken the 3-inch Z-Man Bad Shad, or Z-Man Slim Swim in the Bad Shad colour, on a 1/6 fine number 1 hook. Nice little 5.